Historic Bath is one of the oldest towns in North Carolina. If you are in Greenville, you know that it is also home to the famous pirate Blackbeard. We got to look at multiple homes today that are full of rich history dating all the way back to the 1700s. Let's check it out.
I'm Laura Rogers. I'm the site manager here at Historic Bath State Historic Site. Well, one of Bath's most significant facts is that it is the first incorporated town in North Carolina. So Bath is incorporated in 1705. The Europeans who came here were not the first settlers in North Carolina, but it does become the first European settlement here and the home of the governor during the colonial times. So when you come to visit Historic Bath, we have multiple options for you while you're visiting us. You can walk through our new exhibit, which was just opened in December of last year. It has information about Bath's history through the 20th century. You can also take a self-guided walking tour. It takes you around the town, gives you information about all the homes in the area, both private and public. You can tour St. Thomas's Church, the oldest standing church in North Carolina, and you can go through our historic houses during guided tour times. So if you were to come to Bath and want to learn more about it, something I like to point out to people is they can take a look at the 1769 Sodier map of Bath. It's one of the first maps that shows Bath's streets and the layout of the town. And if you were to look at that map and overlay it over Google Maps today, the layout of the town has not changed much. We have a lot more houses here now, but not that many more people. It's a very small town. It's always been small, and we like it that way. The oldest piece of archaeological remains that we have is the foundation of what we believe to be John Lawson's house. So John Lawson is an author, a naturalist, explorer, surveyor, and town commissioner when the town of Bath is first established. We believe his home was located near the Bonner House, and the remnants of the chimney foundation remain there.
When was that?
That was around 1705. My favorite structure is the Palmer Marsh House. It's built in 1751. It is among the older houses in North Carolina, and it is beautiful. It's 4,000 square feet. It's huge. I love to take people through that building. I love walking through the home exhibit, where it talks about ordinary people who lived in Bath and women's history in Bath. It's really interesting to see the evolution, of course, of women's rights, particularly in North Carolina. In the 18th century, you're looking at women who are not property holders unless they've been widowed, typically, or only children. Some of the first property owners in Bath are John Lawson's wife, Hannah Smith, a common law wife. They never actually formally married. She inherits his property when he dies. Their daughter, Isabella, also inherits that property eventually as well. So it's really interesting to tell those stories, some that are sometimes lost to history. We also have the stories of Dido, the first African-American in the area that we have documented. She was an enslaved woman who came over with some of the first settlers. So Blackbeard lived in Bath during about the last 6 months of his life. There are a lot of other stories about him that you can learn more about, but specifically we have some information about his time in Bath in the exhibit. We'd love for you to check it out.